Hello ladies and gentlemen, Gazbeard here. Welcome back to the Long Dark, Wintermute Story Mode, and Episode 3, which was released 2 weeks ago. But I've been avoiding watching any videos on it, any streams, reading any comments on social media, any updates or spoilers in the forums. I've been avoiding all of it in order to bring you genuine reaction to playing it for the very first time in this video series, with one small caveat. During the 4 days of night event, I transited from Coastal Highway to Pleasant Valley, passing through Thompson's Crossing and looting all of the buildings in the township before arriving at the Pleasant Valley farmhouse and passing through the new small barn at the farmhouse on the way there. That's as much as I know about what happens in episode 3. I've got no idea about the story other than there's a plane crash somewhere and it involves Astrid. I've got no idea about the locations of anything. I've not played with the new Timberwolves, nor with the new Blue Flares, which were in the pre-release announcement. That is it. That's my some knowledge of everything I know about Wintermute Episode 3. So, let's get into it. We go to Wintermute on the main menu, and we start new with Episode 3. We've played Episodes 1 and 2, and you can watch them on my YouTube channel. Episode 3, let's go. And let's start. Crossroads Elegy. In the aftermath of events in Milton, an enigmatic stranger rescues Dr. Astrid Greenwood from near death. Facing the blizzards of Pleasant Valley, Astrid must bring all her skills as a doctor to bear on the survivors she encounters. But will she find Mackenzie and get closer to the mystery that's taking them to Perseverance Mills? Let's find out. We are going to play on Capable Survivor mode for players with some experience and those looking for a balance between exploration and survival. Wildlife is sparse but can seek you out. Survival elements are challenging but resources are plentiful. This is the mode that we played episodes 1 and 2, so it follows that we should play the remaining episodes on this middle level difficulty. It's the normal mode, if you like. It's not the easy one, the Green Survivor, for complete newbies to the game, nor is it the hardened Survivor for the extreme survivalists who play the game. So let's confirm that, and we'll give it a name. We'll call it YouTube YouTube Episode 3 start. Accept that.
There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills.
It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. She fought like hell to try and get him out. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part.
Did you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish.
Hello? Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills? Is there a doctor with you?
What's in the case?
I have no idea.
Don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
So, she lives.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts, you've been dealing with more than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
Where am I?
I told you. My house. You're still weak. Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No. I'll be okay.
Suit yourself. Then let's talk.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting. Came across you in the snow. Buried. You'd been out there for hours. Maybe even days. Nearly dead.
Wow. Well, thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven. Damn bird wouldn't shut up. Led me straight to you. Almost like it was guided.
You carried me here?
Dragged more like, but yeah. You're pretty far gone. Wasn't sure you'd make it, to be honest.
Well, all I remember is the tunnel. And wolves. Being chased, and then wandering. Forever. Like the world had no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost. There's just no way to get back to where you were.
I was in a small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The whole town. Milton. It's gone. I mean, people are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and...
Whoa, it's okay. You're all right now. Don't get too worked up. You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
So, the power's been out for a while?
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared for it. Feels like you run this farm on generators for a better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor. TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics. The old party line from when this farm was originally put in, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I'm not exactly sure how or why it still works, but it does.
Well, that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
Is this your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here?
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
I was in a plane crash in the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
They make it out alive?
Well, there was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him? So you left him out there?
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and... horse. I'm sure he made it out fine.
Yeah, I'm so
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
But you're worried about him?
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find him. I need to get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
Like I said, nobody that sounds like your guy. Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Thank you. I will.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
I mean it. Stay in the house.
Okay, so that explains what happened to Astrid and why she got separated from Will at the plane crash site in Milton at the start of episode 1. What have we got going on now? Sounds like the kettle boiling. Yeah.
Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
I must be starting to feel better because that actually sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
It's a long story.
Well, power's been out for... I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going anywhere. So to be honest, a bit of storytelling be a nice distraction right about now.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Astrid. Like a head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
I need to get to a town up north. Perseverance Mills. You know where that is?
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash. The thing my friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
You know what? You coming here? To Great Bear?
Yeah?
Not your best plan. So the people up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure. That's why I need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or Why travel all this way?
I have some ideas. Yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
And the thing your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them, you aren't going to tell me what it is either, are you?
Right.
Well, you are a lady with a lot of secrets.
So, when you came in, I heard you locking a padlock. Same thing when you went out. Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there, and it's cold. You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help, but I'd like to leave. I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
Like I said, it's for your own good.
So, is your husband around?
Husband?
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
I didn't mean to.
You should just mind your own business.
Ooh, touchy.
You just got back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of my shit.
Looks like I'm not the only one with secrets. This place. Am I really trapped in here?
Look for clues that might tell you more about Molly. So finally we get control of Astrid. 20 odd minutes into it. Let's have a wander around and have a look at stuff. Right, so we got a cook pot on there. Tins of food on there. Crackers, coffee. Can we search these? No. Astrid's obviously hurting. She's making noises as we move around. Don't need to do anything with the fire. We can't get into those cupboards. Can't get into those ones. There's a bag of meat there. It's giving me an aim dot on it, but it's not giving me an action. Okay. Can't get into the fridge or the freezer. Can't get into that cupboard. Can't get into the first aid. It's giving me an aim dot on that. Farmhouse is locked. Can't do anything with the radio. Oops. Broken rifle. Wonder if that's going to be significant. Are we going to have to repair that or something? It looks... That's a bent barrel. It looks like a bear's attacked that. There's an aim dot on that plant pot as well. Flower vase. What's that? I thought that was something on the shelf. It's just a colour patch. Well, that woman was pretty serious about staying out of her shit because we can't do anything. I've got an aim dot on that drawer, but it's not letting me interact with it. Can't do anything with the filing cabinets or that cupboard. So I guess we've got to wait for something to happen in the story before we can interact with these different things. Anything under the sofas? No. Basement is locked. Requires the basement key. That door's locked. Can't do anything with that meat. So we're kind of stuck. Can we do anything with the phone? No.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Alright. What is her condition anyway? Let's have a look. Look for clues that might tell you more about Molly. 0 of 3. Okay, right. Just bring that up again. Look for clues that might tell you more about Molly. 0 of 3. Okay, so... possibly letters, possibly photos. Anything like that? Nothing on the plaque there. Guess we're going to have to go upstairs unless there's something in the office. Oh, Molly's photo. There we go.
That looks like Molly from a while ago.
Can't interact with that one or that one or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Right, so one photo. Nothing in that box. Nothing in those. There's that picture of the red barn again. There's one of them downstairs. That looks like a coastal fishing cottages, if possible, on Coastal Highway.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Okay, we'll check the first aid cabinet in a second. Can't search any of this. There's a first aid cabinet here. Can't do anything with it. Can't do anything with that drawer. Orange fabric.
Torn from something.
Orange fabric. Prisoner uniform. Telephone. It was in the kitchen, wasn't it?
What the hell took you so long?
Hello?
Thank God you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, Doctor.
Okay.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Who has you surrounded? Are you in trouble?
Not who. What? It's those damn wolves. They've cornered me in the barn. It sounds like they're trying to find a way in.
But wolves don't usually bother people.
Don't bother people. Shit, lady, haven't you been paying attention? Never mind that.
Okay, what can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down. Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out. Hurry!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else, got it?
Find the key under the vase. Vase. There was a vase through here somewhere. There we are. Search the vase. Basement key. Okay.
Got it.
Basement. Astrid's jacket, we'll have that. Gloves, hat, water bottle, granola bar. Search the metal container.
This?
Flare, beef jerky. Gun locker, she said. Oh, what's this?
What?
That kind of looks like Molly's husband from the photograph, doesn't it? Storm lantern. It's got half a litre in it. We'll take it just in case we need it. Gun locker. Yes, there's the revolver.
Might as well bring this along.
Rifle ammo. Revolver ammo. Lantern fuel.
That smarts a bit. Hope nobody needs this.
Wool socks, thermals. Mending kit and cloth, useful. Matches. I know she said stay out of everything, but hey, I'm an experienced long dark player. Oh, we probably need that for making tinder. A book for starting fires, a soda for drinking. Chair crates. Now, is that key only for the cellar down here? Or is it going to let us get out via the main house? Oh, there we go, a bit of reclaimed wood. Bit of reclaimed wood. First aid kit. Bandage, painkillers. Right, let's check Astrid's condition. She's got a sprained ankle with pain. So if we put the bandage on and take those painkillers, we can sort that out. And painkillers, use. Okay. Weapon, it's got 5 rounds in it. We need a cleaning kit to clean it. It only carries 5 rounds. And its condition 88%. Okay. Clothing, what can we do with clothing? No clothing of this type, so we must be wearing Astrid's jacket. We are. We're wearing her gloves and her toque. T-shirt and sweater. Socks. Got her boots on. Got those on. Got her jeans on. Right, so we need more clothes and better. I want to go and check those first aid kits upstairs before we leave the house. So let's go do that. Because there may be more meds there that we need. We're a doctor, remember? We don't rush into a situation without meds. Nothing there. We couldn't interact with the med kit upstairs. Can we get out this way? No, that's locked. This way is locked, so we're going to have to go out through the cellar. Let's have the pistol out. Crouch before we exit. Sounds like there's a storm blowing out here.
There are the lines to the barn.
So we've got to follow that rope line. I don't see anything at the picnic area. So let's stay close to this line. Can we reload that now? We can. It is a 6-round one. These lines, they look like either they've been cut or broken. Yeah, I'm not running to the barn. Oh, crap. Now we've got a sprained ankle. A sprained ankle does not stop us using that. Nothing in here that we... Now, we did have a piece of cloth. We can craft that into a bandage. Hypothermia risk. We then use that on that ankle. And
if I don't warm up soon.
Use that. Oops. Well, there's one wolf dead there. Should I take that arrow? Where's Molly? Probably upstairs.
I think I can use this.
I'll take these arrows. There's a lantern there.
Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly? I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
Huh. A flyer for a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
New objective, find Thompson's Crossing. Now, we missed one clue about Molly. We only found 2 of the 3 about Molly. There's another lantern there, which looks broken. I don't think we can pick it up. Another piece of reclaimed wood there. Oh, there's loads of it. Like granola bar, matches, newsprint roll.
I'll take it.
At the moment, I'm just loading her up with whatever we can find. Hopefully, there's a bow lying around in here as well somewhere. She mentioned a bow, but did she take it away with her? Have we got a sleeping bag? No, we haven't. Right. Well, let's grab that. And if you remember the dialogues at the when she was waking up, before Molly went outside, the whole thing was about being able to get out of that house. Now I'm wondering if we need to go back to the house, because there is no bow here. We've got 2 arrows but no bow. Gaz, how do you know to get up on this roof? Well, if you remember, I said at the beginning that I'd been through here in 4 days of night, and I searched everywhere very thoroughly, looking for the revolver, and of course there was no revolver in 4 Days of Night. Right, so there is no bow up here. I'm getting a distinct deja vu here. The whole can we use that ladder? No. So we've got to go back this way. This whole thing about searching for a particular weapon and not finding it. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, that's the way down, that's right. We are cold, we're hypothermic. We probably do need to go back to the house and try and let this blizzard disappear. But because we've got to find that third clue for Molly. To get to know who she is and what the story is. But here's a working theory for you. Either Molly or her husband was one of the convicts that escaped from the bus. But whichever one it was came straight here to Pleasant Valley instead of messing around in Milton with the rest of the prisoners. Now, if it was her husband that was the convict, did Molly shoot him because she was scared of him and he'd come back home? Or was she the convict and he'd failed to defend her and she'd got sent to jail, so she came back here to kill him? So, thoughts there? Right. Reload again. I guess we should save here. I'm going to do a new save. And we'll call this YouTube Episode 3 running. Right, and we probably need to crouch because there is wolves out there. Current instruction is to find Thompson's Crossing, but I don't like leaving the farmhouse with an unresolved quest. Remember, we had... Bugger off. Yeah, I don't like leaving an unresolved quest. We had to find 3 clues about Molly, and we only found 2. We've also got some additional looting to do. I want to check the ruined barn here on our left, and I want to check the car across there. So let's just do them before we go in the house. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing behind the barn. Now the big question is, can we get into the house? We can get in there. There's a crowbar there, we'll have that. Newsprint roll. That door's locked.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, you are, girl. Looks like the Jenny. Nothing else on that porch. Anything on this porch around here? No, so we'll check that car after. Let's go back in via the cellar. Just check there's nothing in this crate. No. I'm not convinced we checked everywhere and got everything that was in here before we left, so I'm just going to have one last look around. Make sure there's nothing else that we can open. We went through all of them. There's only the newspaper in the top of that one. That's empty. Right. Now, theory says Molly's legged it and she's not still here. She's certainly not in her chair, put it that way. So we can either leave them there on the hope of coming back or take them with us, and I think what we'll do is we'll finish searching the house for clues about Molly. So we found that one, and there was something else we found. What was anything on this? No. We were about to search up here, weren't we? And the phone went. Nothing there. Nothing in the backpack. Nothing here. Bathroom. We can tear curtains down for cloth. Be kind of antisocial considering it's Molly's house, but guess we can do it at a pinch. Photo? No. It's possible, of course, that we now can't finish that quest. What does the quest list tell us about it? Molly has phoned from her barn and she needs your help. We completed all of them. Molly's farmhouse. Look for clues that might tell you more about Molly. Answer the phone. We did all of that. So, actually, we've got nothing. Find Thompson's Crossing is the next one. As a local with deep knowledge of the reasons, she might be key to surviving long enough to find a way to Perseverance Mills. Okay. What's our status? We do need to rest up and recover before we head out. We're thirsty. We're a little bit hungry. We've got hypothermia risk. We need to get warmed up. Oh, there's nothing there we can get. Oh, put that thing away. That's giving us an action point here, unless it's the bed. It must be the bed. There's no further clues here, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to sleep in 4 hours, get some rest, get rid of that hypothermia risk. We'll end the episode there and pick it up in the next one. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Oh, and it's night time. Terrific. Let's just confirm, no afflictions. We still need more rest, so we need to eat and drink. We'll probably need to sleep more, but we're fully rested. We're not going to be able to do much on the rest. We need to find a way to get downstairs. Which... oh, we've got the lantern, haven't we? Why am I wandering around in the dark? There we go. Get back down to the kitchen. There was a cook pot there, so I can make more water. We're going to need more than one bottle of water. Whoa, won't let me use it. In that case, we have to take it.
This will come in handy.
Yep, absolutely will. Can't use that. Right, so let's just put the lantern out, save the oil, take a drink of what we have got. Should have drunk that soda. That would have put some calories into us. What have we got food-wise? jerky, a couple of candy bars. Let's eat that. Hope it doesn't give us food poisoning. Just gives us a top up of calories. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around, exhaust her a bit, and then get her a bit more sleep. And that'll let us get through to daylight, and we'll pick it up at daybreak in the next episode. So all that you're going to be missing is me running around the house until she's tired enough to get some more sleep. So thanks for watching. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments and questions, etc. down below in the comments fields. And I'll see you in the next one. This is Gazbeard at the Pleasant Valley Farmhouse in Wintermute Episode 3 Story Mode. We've had the introduction, now we've got to get on and do what we've got to do. Thanks for being here. From me as always, not goodbye, it's just bye for now.